Join me and become a traitor or die. Alex just read them. He goes, this ain't no motherfucking fairy tale, and y'all need to start putting in the fucking work and finding out who these traitors are. And then walks off. Like, okay, you ate. You fucking ate, Alan, okay? Here's Alan like, oh, your friend is dead. Prince Charming, shut up. Shut up, because that face you're making is fake. It's a clown. Because you literally about to take his photo and throw it on the fucking floor and say some joke about him being dead. So just go. Just go, Alan. We're mourning. So then, Carolyn, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? You just want me to kill my people. Just say that. Just say that. I don't understand, girl. You both gamers, girl. Why you crying? No, we don't need that. Put your head in the game and get out there and win that money like you should have won, Big Brother. We're back with a brand new video, and today we're doing Season 3, Episode 9 of the Traitors US. And we left off last episode fucking insane. Carolyn and Danielle and Rob have been having the best turns in Traitors history. They all want to come for each other, and right now Danielle is trying to convince Carolyn to just work with her. To be friends, to be allies, to trust each other and take each other to the end. Danielle wants to do this with her, and it seems genuine from Danielle, but Carolyn will not be crossed twice. And she's not going to let someone who betrayed her, said her name, did whatever she feels like, to ever do that again. She's never going to give Danielle that opportunity to do it again. So Carolyn's not giving in, and Danielle basically is like, you know what, Carolyn, I'll just give you what you want. Like, if it's going to gain your trust, I'll do it. I made enough sacrifices. I've already sent a lot of my friends home for you guys, and I will continue to do it again if you just trust me. Wow. That's all I got to say. Danielle offers to murder Dylan. Carolyn's immediate thoughts like, no. So she's like, okay, then what about Sam? Carolyn says that Sam is fucking suspicious, and a lot of people think he is, so let's keep him. So then she's like, Dolores, like, she's a proven faithful at this point. Like, should we just kill her? Kill the bitch. Kill her. And Carolyn's like, well, she trusts both of us. So then, Carolyn, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? You just want me to kill my people. Just say that. Just say that. Danielle is frustrated because she doesn't know if she can get through Carolyn, and she doesn't even know if she can make it through the game this way. She's like, damn, should I really just try and get her out at this point? But I really just don't want to continue. It says they both don't trust each other, and it really is just a matter of who can get to who first. They decide to murder and not recruit. Damn. And fucking Carolyn and Gabby are sitting at the breakfast table. They're first, and Gabby says that she's in on Danielle banishment to Carolyn. Carolyn encourages this, and she's kind of like, yeah, why aren't all the people like looking at these kind of people? Like, she has a lot of good things against her. She could be a traitor. Brittany walks in and bitch is shocked. She's shook. She's like, yo, I'm still here? What? Look at her. Tom is feeling the same way, and they're just like, damn, there's not much of us left. Brittany starts to discuss how she's feeling it's a bit nervous that Danielle isn't at the breakfast table. She's a little bit worried, and girl, she coming. Girl, I don't know who murdered. I don't. Who would Carolyn want out? She was smart, she would do Dylan because they would never vote him out. While Dolores walks in, the house's consensus is that Dylan is also a pure faithful. Definitely a faithful in other people's eyes. So if he stays, they can pin it on him to be a traitor. Ivor believes they're both faithfuls, and he cut that. Sad that one of them is leaving tonight. Damn, who the fuck's about to walk in? What if it's both of them and there was a recruitment and they just didn't show it? Oh my God, who is it? Who the fuck is it? Brittany's gonna think he's a traitor. She's really like, oh my God, he's a traitor. Damn, they chose Sam. Sam has been murdered. And this is all he said. It's my time. But he knows he was just starting to get good at it and got murdered. Everyone's at the round table and they're talking about Sam, and they're like, yeah, like he was just starting to like speak up and talk and throw out some ideas. You know, he was quiet for a really long time. So like, fuck. And they know he's confirmed faithful now, so it's a little bumming. They're like, wow, he was really trying his best. Here's Alan like, oh, your friend is dead. Prince Charming, shut up. Shut up, because that face you're making is fake. It's a clown. Because you literally about to take his photo and throw it on the fucking floor and say some joke about him being dead. So just go. Just go, Alan. We're mourning. Now, Alex just read them. He goes, this ain't no motherfucking fairy tale, and y'all need to start putting in the fucking work and finding out who these traitors are. And then walks off. Like, okay, you ate. You fucking ate, Alan, okay? We need more of that personality, because it be changing. Dylan says that the fact that he's not murdered means that someone he trusts must be a traitor, because he should be gone by now. Like, there's no way. He feels like this trusted person wants to bring him to the end, so now he's about to start looking at his inner circle. Go Dylan, hey. MVP of the season. Everyone starts walking off after breakfast. Tom is talking to Gabby about how he still thinks it's Dolores. He thinks that when she was so defensive at the round table, it was very sussy. And Gabby's like, I think traitors are starting to turn on each other if they haven't already. They are starting to catch on. Danielle is then talking to Dolores, and she's telling her, I play this game scared because I'm just in fear that I'm going to be killed. Love that, because she could just pull that the whole time. That's why I'm always crying, and that's why I'm nervous and feeling weird. Like, I don't want to go home. I need this for my family. Like, I would be doing all of that. At the round table, yapping, yelling, attacking everyone. But the people who we vote out, the ones that are being targeted, that are being defensive, that are maybe more calm or don't say too much, they're the ones who are standing up there saying faithful. So keep that in mind. And she is kind of planting a seed about Carolyn, because Carolyn did that to her. And everyone knows both of their names are going around, and it's because of each other. Dylan is talking to Gabby now, and he tells her, like, it's so weird that I'm still here. Like, the person must really trust me. And, like, I felt like if it was you, because you're very smart, like, you would have killed me by now. Gabby's like, absolutely. He's like, so then who the fuck is it? Gabby's like, but you think I'm a traitor. Like, you literally just came at me not too long ago, and now you want... Dylan tells her, Brittany or Danielle, do you think any of them are a traitor? And she's like, yeah, I'm thinking more Danielle. Dylan's like, yeah, me too. Carolyn starts saying Danielle's name. Danielle, 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 you about to be out. And Danielle wanted to murder him because she knows that he's about to be on to her. Dylan then goes to Carolyn. He's like, you want to go Danielle? And she's like, yeah, of course. But, like, I don't know 100% if she is one. And he lets her know that he thinks that she's trying to bring him to the end. Carolyn wants to be cautious because she doesn't want to miss the shot at Danielle again. After all of that, she's a little concerned. She's like, is it too soon? Is this the right move? Like, should I really try and get Danielle out of here? What if we miss? And she turns around and put it all on me. And Danielle then goes and talks to Brittany. And Brittany's like, girl, like, I was crying. Like, I didn't know if you were coming back. Girl, shut up.
She shares information with me. I would love nothing more than for us to get to the end together.
Danielle done stressing you out because she knows she ain't going nowhere, girl. She knows. She fucking knows. And where was this energy for Big Brother? For reindeer games? Girl lost $100K because of you. She's like, the guilt. Like, I'm the traitor. And she's crying and wondering if I'm going to be murdered. And I feel for her. Like, that's my friend. That's my girl. It's Brett. But she can't tell her, like, bitch, I'm a traitor. I'm good. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, Danielle really wants to recruit Brittany. She says that she wants to cross the finish line with her. But Carolyn clearly won't let that happen. And it is just dawning on Danielle. And she doesn't like what she's doing with her friend because she wants to win with her. She just doesn't want to bear the feeling when Brittany finds out the truth. And everything that they went through was a fucking lie for a game. But that's what we signed up for. She'll understand, girl. You both gamers, girl. Why you crying? No, we don't need that. Put your head in the game and get out there and win that money like you should have won Big Brother. Danielle says the best thing ever to happen will be Carolyn getting up, getting banished, and she can recruit Danielle, and they'll win together. The scene then starts with the cast on a checkerboard with Alan. And we're about to start the next challenge. Alan tells them that last night the traitors were asked a series of questions about the group, and it involves the castmates, and they will have to guess which name the traitors chose as an answer to questions about a person in the castle, and they're gonna have to guess which name the traitors went with. Each correct matched answer adds $5,000 to the prize pot. possible $20,000 added to today's money earnings. So what's interesting about this is Danielle and Carolyn had already taken these questions, so they know what they are and what they decided with. But now they're going to have to either go with what they say or have the other person take the fucking lead or just lie about their answers at this point, because you can't be getting every question right. Alan says that he invited some veterans to help them play this game. And who the fuck can it be? And dressed like this? I'm gonna guess Rachel Riley and Kate. Parvati. Oh my god. And Kate. I got one right. Okay, at least I got one right. Fucking queens. Yes, Parvati. Now that's an entrance. What is a Traitors season without Kate? Let's be fucking real, okay? I'm glad she clocked in for the third motherfucking time. You go, queen. I better see you on 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we don't, it's not a Traitors season. Traitor and a faithful they brought in. The first question that they're asked is, who do you think is flying under the radar? And it's represented by a snake. And Carolyn and Danielle guess Brittany because they use the excuse as Sierra said it at the round table. Now, again, they can't just answer every question right and throw a really litty name because it just looks even more sus. So they're going with some truth and kind of going with what the house consensus may be. What's nice about this game is it gets them all to talk and see people's perspectives and point of views of others in the game and not at a round table. It's forcing someone to say a name. Love this. Pick a name. Parvati's like, it seems like they're working together. Yeah. They're not really, divided, I know you don't. I know you don't know what that's like, sweetie. Somehow they come to the answer for it being Brittany just because of what happened recently. Brittany gets called the snake, and Kate's like, "Congratulations, everyone thinks you're a snake." The next question is asked, "Who do you think is the biggest threat to the Traitors?" And Danielle and Carolyn say Brittany. Now, I don't really know if everyone else is going to agree with this. They're probably just going to use the most proven faithful. So maybe like Dolores or Ivor. You really think you're the target? You're the threat? No, sweetie. No. See, getting Boss and Rob out got a little to your head. Like, no, you're not. I'm sorry. If anything, you're an ally because people think you're a traitor. I will say this little chess piece moving around on its own and knocking somebody out is kind of a great way to reveal the answer. It's very fun. It's interesting to see, and I like it. It's giving like a Mario Party game. He said, yeet. I said somebody but the statue, you know what I meant. Brittany is fucking confused. So is everyone else. Everyone's fucking shocked. And Danielle is loving it because she's like, I kind of played Carolyn. She doesn't know that was helping me out. Because why would I take out my best friend? Why would my best friend be my threat? Girl, you dumb for letting me choose that answer. Danielle is starting to pick up on, she's kind of starting to impress me a little bit now because she's doing little subtle, sneaky things that, we didn't think about. This is like her second or third one right now. So I thought she was doing some irrational shit, but maybe she had a different vision in her head. And she's definitely adapting to the situation that ended up being given to her. And I think she's doing well because her head seems to always be in the game. Then they ask who's the leader of the pack, and it's represented by a wolf statue. Parvati and Kate get to watch this all go down, and Tom volunteers himself as the chosen leader of the pack. And they're like, is he saying his name again? If he says his name again one more fucking time. Why is everyone hating Tom? They must know his backstory. I can't. Kate is even throwing some other tea. She's like, and being leader of a pack of liars is not anything to bloat about and want to be. But the group is like, sorry, Tom, we think it's Dylan. Carolyn pushing Tom's name could be a little suspect because we're about to see that they chose Tom and she was pushing for him. Like, so how many votes for Tom? You don't think it's Tom? She just kept saying it like, girl, go with the fucking flow. Dylan is indeed the wolf, and Parvati and Kate make a comment like he's giving Goody two shoes. Dylan shooketh that it's not him. Tom says he always feels like a lone wolf, so he's not shocked it's him. But everyone's starting to think that the Traitors are trying to sabotage now because the fact that they really went with Tom, and we all know how we feel about Tom, the internet fucking agrees, and it's him. Okay. The next statue is a mouse, and they're asked, who do you think is the most irrelevant? Carolyn answers and she says her name, and it's just putting the spotlight more on her. Dylan is starting to catch on to Carolyn. He's like, she was trying to push Tom's name and she was a little aggressive about it. Even Dolores brought it up and it was right. So now he was looking at her. And then this round, she's like, I think I'm the most irrelevant. Like, I keep saying, like, nobody has been listening to me. And then they get it right. And Dylan's starting to suspect, is it Carolyn? Is she a traitor? Because she's been pushing these answers and she kind of just like framed herself. And Danielle is loving all of this because this is exactly what she wanted. She let them answers get chosen where it looked like it benefited her, but it really didn't. If it was a name that she thought was sus, she's going to play it away to where it doesn't look like it's her who's the traitor. And she's doing a damn good job at it. Dylan brings it up to Tom that like Dolores got on Carolyn and Carolyn got super defensive, so it's kind of looking a little sus, and how he thinks that she might be a traitor now. Dylan went from thinking that it was Danielle to thinking that it was Carolyn, and since their names are both going around the house, whoo, we might catch a traitor tonight. But Dylan's like, he can't tell if it's just because she's a traitor or that she's just so unique that this is just who she is. After the challenge, they all get home and they're eating dinner, socializing, talking while eating, and pretty much Carolyn's in a room with Ivor, Tom, and Ivor admits that he's suspicious of Danielle, and Carolyn's egging that on like, yeah, me too. Carolyn goes, the problem is that Danielle is trusted by too many people, and they dismiss her behavior and what she does, and the facts and the lies are ignored, and let's get her out. Tom is like, there's way more evidence against Dolores. And Carolyn's like, do I even need to say what she's like? I mean, look at her fucking face. She's like, shut the fuck up and vote for Danielle. Ivor's a bit worried that there's not enough votes against Danielle because a lot of people trust him like her. Dylan is then pulling Carolyn aside and he's trying to fill her out, and he's like, I feel like it's going to be between you and Danielle tonight. And Carolyn's shocked. She's like, my name's out there like that? And she's a little taken back. And she's getting worried now. She's trying to convince Dylan that they're both faithfuls right now. And she's like, if we're both faithfuls, why do you need to lie? Carolyn tells Dylan, she's like, I don't want to cry. Like, this is what most people do to me. They just don't listen to me. They don't believe me. Like, she is doing good. And whether this is truthful or not, I don't really know. But it's getting me, girl. I'm like, I don't believe you're a traitor now either. Dylan feels like tonight he's going to have to choose between two friends, whether Danielle or Carolyn. He thinks that both of them could be a traitor. At least one of them is going to go out tonight, and it's just something he's going to have to do. Ivor tells Danielle that Carolyn threw her name out again. Damn, Ivor, you don't know what you're doing. Yell is pissed. She's like, Carolyn said we were good. I need somebody to take out this unstable traitor. Like, she's done with Carolyn at this point. Danielle starts to hint that there's a detective who was so good and no one ever thought it was him because he acted all dumb all the time. And she's hinting to Ivor that she thinks that that's how Carolyn would be. So definitely know that a traitor is going out tonight. The scene then cuts to everyone at the round table, and we are about to banish a traitor. Ivor starts the round table off, and he's like, I think there's 2 traitors left, and they're both girls. Gabby's like, you can't jump to that right now. He's like, yes, the fuck I can. This is my opinion. Dylan's like, well, we can't just rush into things. Alan said that a brand new thing is going to be entered in the game tomorrow, and it could be that we can ask someone directly if there's a traitor or not, and they have to give us a direct answer. That would be too motherfucking easy. Also, how would that person win the game then if you know for sure they're faithful? That's like guaranteeing someone to win. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. That's not what's gonna happen. And everyone else felt for this shit is fucking insane. Danielle over here on the right is telling everyone, me and Carolyn need to have this one-on-one because she keeps saying I'm saying lies about her. She's giving traitor behavior. Like, she was too aggressive with choosing the names today. She even chose herself today to throw off her scent. Daniel pleads to everyone at the table, like, listen to me for once. Like, I've been quiet because I've been afraid that Carolyn is gonna murder me this whole time. I haven't said her name in 4 days for this reason. Like, but right now, vote with me. She is really coming at our girl Carolyn. Carolyn's argument's looking a little weak right now. Danielle keeps going with facts, examples, and it's not looking good for Carolyn. And Danielle's eating right now. Carolyn is pulling that I'm a victim, no one's listening to me card. And I don't know, it seems to be working more in Danielle's favor, at least off with this edit. Carolyn and Danielle go at it at the round table. Carolyn finishes off and starts crying and feels like she just never is being heard. And that's her main argument, trying to pull the emotional card on everyone's votes. And Alan comes in and says that's enough, and barely anyone else has spoke at the round table. It was just a Danielle and fucking Carolyn round table, honestly. Carolyn's upset. She regretted her decision. She feels like it was kind of too soon to go after Danielle. Why did she do it now? She wasn't even prepared to battle her and defend herself, and Danielle looked like she was. And Carolyn, come on, you were at final council, girl. You know how this shit works. Carolyn starts it off and votes for Danielle, obviously. Ivor switches his vote from Danielle and votes Carolyn. Dolores, wildcard, votes for Tom. Danielle votes for Carolyn. Gabby voted for Danielle. She says that she couldn't just take Carolyn's tears. Carolyn, were those real, girl? Tom voted for Dolores. Brittany votes for Carolyn. Dylan ends up with the deciding vote. Will it be Carolyn or will it be Danielle? Dylan votes for Carolyn. Damn, Carolyn, I thought she was gonna take this W, girl. No, Carolyn, no. Danielle really did that. Damn. She is showing why she is a legend. Carolyn has one of the best exit speeches in traitor fucking history. She doesn't even blatantly say, like, I'm a traitor, like everyone else. She's just like, I have had been judged all my entire life, and pretty much like no one ever listens to me, and this has just been really hard for me, and it's not fun being a traitor. And then walks off. Like, queen. Danielle is on the ground shaking. Like, girl. Give this bitch a fucking Oscar. Danielle is coming for her Emmy. But I feel like Danielle maybe is just so fucking shook that she really pulled this off. Like, I think it's probably an honest reaction of like, did I just really get my enemy out and now I can get my dream to come true of me and Brittany winning this game together? Like, I think she's just like joyful. Dolores goes, I'm dead. Like, I'm dead. Like, on the floor. Like, I would have never thought she was a traitor. Dolores cannot believe it. She's like, I need some fucking wine. Gabby's like, Danielle did great, but honestly, I'm kind of thinking it was traitor versus traitor tonight. Like, we've seen how these fucking traitor banishments go. She says it was giving Rob and Bob. And it was. Tom fucking agrees. And Brittany's starting to like realize it now. She was kind of blindsided because that was her friend. But now she's like, wait, it fucking was, bitch. And Brittany's starting to suspect that she probably hasn't been murdered because Danielle has been keeping her around. But don't worry, boo, she about to recruit you. Danielle gets down to the turret alone, and Alan is in the shadows like, but she won't be there for long. Not alone, because I'm about to make her recruit. Danielle is told that she will recruit a faithful face-to-face, and you are asked them an ultimatum. Join me and become a traitor, or die. Whoever Danielle decides to recruit, they will still murder someone as usual tonight. Brittany gets a letter and she is in disbelief. She's like, you have to be shitting me. Like, did they really just murder me? No, bitch. The other way around, actually. Brittany suspects that the traitor is Danielle, but she's a little worried because she thinks that this is right towards the end and everyone's stakes and suspicion on a traitor is really high, and now will be the worst time. But then she even questions if Danielle will even really recruit her. Like, it's so obvious. Like, everyone knows they're a duo. So, like, should we just both be traitors? But it kind of gives the impression that maybe both of them can't be, and one of them can be, but once the other one goes out, it's like, damn, I don't think you're a traitor anymore. Like, you both won't be. So, And with that, the episode fucking ends. It was good. I'm sad that Carolyn is gone. I don't care about Sam being murdered. But now, who do Danielle and Brittany murder? Because I don't see Danielle saying no to the recruitment. She's going to try and milk it out to the end. Why would she send herself home now? Especially when she's paired with her bestie and they can manipulate the game together. They should take out Dolores or Dylan at this point because he's coming for Danielle. And that's one more person who suspects them out the game. Because Dylan also knows the shit that Derek told him. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. And I'll see you next Thursday for Traitors. But catch my playlist and see what shows that I watched that you might like or are watching. And with that, good night.